So you recently did something that's so impressive. It's not even it's a half Ironman?
Yes, a half
So
Ironman.
explain to everybody, if you don't know, what that entails.
It's 70.2 miles of, or 70.3 miles of competition. So you do a 1.2 mile swim, 56-mile bike, and a half marathon run. So it's been something I've been kind of building up to and ironically enjoy the training that goes with it. And I had a somewhat event-free race, but there was kind of one small snafu.
Yes, tell everyone what happened.
Yeah, I kind of came to an intersection, and you don't pre-ride the 56-mile course. So I'm riding, I come to an intersection, I ride through an intersection full of cops, assuming that they would tell me which direction to turn if needed. They didn't. I proceeded up the road another mile to the next intersection. There were no cops locking down that intersection. I knew I made a wrong turn. So, or didn't make the turn. So as I turn around and look back, this is kind of the sad part, there's a line of people that followed me and weren't instructed to turn either. So I rode my event was 72.3 miles instead of 70.3 miles.
And how many people followed you?
There had to be 10.
Oh,
yeah, there was a long line.
They must have been so mad when you made that U-turn.
They were mad. I did get a couple frowns as I passed them and went on, but you missed a turn.
You make a turn.
And it was a left turn too, and I turn left for a living.
Yeah.
That's kind of an ironic thing, so.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
No, but that's really impressive. I know you have to be, we've talked about this, you have to be in really good shape to be a race car driver, but it's very intense.
Yeah, the physical demands are intense in the car, and then we have 39 races in 41 weeks, so it's just a continuous kind of exercise going on.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I'm very impressed by that. And your daughters are how old?
4.5 and almost 2.
And are they at all aware of, do they comprehend what you're doing?
My oldest kind of gets it, for sure. Yeah, there's Lydia on the right and Genevieve on the left.
That's a new one. I had not seen the brand new one.
Yes,
She's adorable.
She is so much fun and has this crazy curly hair right now, and is figuring out kind of what's going on and trying to talk.
Oh.
There's Lydia at the race car in Daytona. It's so much fun. But my oldest kind of gets it, and there's my oldest, Genevieve. This was last weekend. She's trying to put on a little mini helmet. She is a big fan of Dad, but Danica Patrick really does give me a run for my money. She's a big Danica fan.
Wow, so do you think she might be interested in doing that?
Well, that's about as far as it's gone. She's hauling Dad around on her little pink car. And she usually gets to the end of the motorhome lot and has enough, and then expects me to carry it back or drive it back. So, but no, I don't know if the oldest has a big interest. She's definitely a girly girl. My younger one is, there's a chance. She calls my race car a Zoom Zoom. And she's all about the Zoom Zoom.
Wow, well then maybe she will.
She might.
Now, when you drive a regular car, do you drive do you drive a minivan or do you drive like a fast sports car?
I can't do the minivan.
No.
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 No, I know they're very practical and useful, but I just can't go there. I have a Tahoe that I drive. And I think I'm a fantastic driver, but if you talk to my wife, she has a different opinion. So,
meaning what, you drive fast?
She just thinks I get too close to other cars.
Oh, well, that's
and
rude.
I'm very comfortable and I change lanes and stuff.
That's rude then. Yeah, you
rude.
can't. No, but I do think that you would feel like you're going so slowly if you're used to going so fast and you do it so often. Going like 60 or 70 would feel like you're going 20.
Yeah, immediately after a race for sure. But fortunately, there's such different worlds that it's not too bad.
You don't get tempted. And you're not the only race car driver at your daughter's school, right?
Yes, there's been a few different drivers over the years. 2 or 3 of us that our kids all go to the same school. But right now, Jeff Gordon, his youngest, and my oldest go to the same school. So it is very interesting sitting there in carpool line. And not only is he a fellow racer, we also drive for the same team, and then he also owns my race car. So it's like, hey, boss, how are you? You know, we're all with coffees and hats on, trying to do the carpool thing.
And do you try to compete on who gets out first? Or like, yeah.
No.
All right, I have a gift for you because hopefully you'll do another triathlon or half Ironman competition. So this is your shirt that you'll wear.
Wow, yeah, that's our foundation.
Yep.
Thank you.
And then you'll have that on the back.
That will be useful.